Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.wordpress.com. Thank you very much for joining me again today for another card making tutorial. And today we are featuring this stamp set called Gracie's Garden. Another firm favourite of mine that is sadly leaving us. And we've got the coordinating garden gateway dies to use with this. And we're going to make this lovely card. I'm going to switch up the colours just so that we can do something else, and I'm going to do something slightly different with the background. But yeah, this is what we're making. So just so we've got one of the flower images there, die cut several times, coloured with blends. I had to put in a little pussycat. And yeah, it's just very, very nice. I wanted to keep the background reasonably simple. And we've got a bit of Wink of Stella on those flowers, which I think looks marvellous. So what we will be doing is using a white card base. I've still used the largest stitched So Sweetly die there. I'm so pleased those are carrying over. I've also die cut a gate, which we didn't have on the original card. So these are the two dies that we've used there. So this comes in the Garden Gateway set. You can cut apart the little gates and have them opening out. For this particular card, I don't really need that particular feature. And then I've already gone ahead and stamped and die cut 5 of the little flowers. Okay, so those are ready to add to our card when we're ready to put everything together. So we'll put that to one side. So just a little bit of colouring to do on here. So I've actually brought in the light shaded spruce for the foliage. So just going to bring that in. These flowers are so small. There is no blending or anything that you need to do. The lines are all a bit sort of higgledy-piggledy, so it's not always super clear what is a leaf and what is a flower, but as long as you're consistent it doesn't really matter. So just a bit of scribbly colouring in. I mean, it just didn't take a moment just to do those little bits there. And then this is the dark Daffodil Delight. So just using the bullet tip and colouring those in, no blending whatsoever, just some very simple colouring. It's just way too small. Ooh, that's not a flower, but doesn't matter. Okay, so that's as far as we're going to go with the flower there. The cat we're doing with the dark basic black marker and the dark smoky slate. Okay, so we're just going to use the black to add in the bits that are going to be darkest, which are sort of under his tummy there, a bit along his back. Okay, just to add in some darker tones, and then we're going to come in over that with our dark smoky slate ink and just bring that out. So not super complicated. If you don't want to do any blending at all, that's fine too. Just gives him a bit of dimension. Okay, just going over that a few times just to get that black pen to blend out a little. And it will go eventually. Just takes a little bit of time for all the alcohol to sort of do its thing and evaporate away. There we go. So we just want to die cut those elements. So I'm just going to bring it in the cutting plate, which is very well loved, can you see? And we've got our two little coordinating dies there, which we're going to tape into place. Eagerly anticipating a magnetic plate for the cut and emboss machine, which would make this kind of thing a little easier, because they would just hold in place. A little bit on there. Okay, so those two can go through together onto our machine, which I've just got off to the side here. So I've got my base platform, the die plate, then the plastic cutting plate that you've just seen, and then you put another cutting plate on top to make your cutting sandwich, and then you roll it through and you get your beautiful die cut elements. Okay, so this is just a bit of old washi tape that I've removed some of the tack on. Just want to get those put away as I go. And now we want to get things put together. I'm just going to bring in one of my silicone craft sheets, I think, just to help me with all this. So I've just got all these flowers here to put together. Don't lose my little cat. And for the little gate, I just added the merest touch of smoky slate ink over the embossed parts of those and the edges, just to make it lift from the background just ever so slightly. And we're going to use a little bit of wet glue just to secure that to the background. She says a little bit, and it's all, you don't want a lot, you only need a little bit around the edge, and I've just put a little bit in the middle there. And I'm going to position that towards the bottom, but central, and it just about fits into that stitch so sweetly triangle like that. Okay, so that doesn't take long to grab, and then we're going to go over that with some Stampin' Seal. And add that to a white card base. Actually, let's do it this way because it's not a layer, is it? So try to make sure the side's straight, which that looks okay, like so. So two of these we're going to stick flat to the card with our seal, either side of those gate posts. And maybe just a little high so that we can bring forward the other elements, like so. Like so. Then we're going to use some dimensionals on a couple. Well, we're going to use them on all of them, but we're going to double stack some of them, I think. So let's just grab those dimensionals from that tray over there, which I've just buried. So we're going to put a couple onto this pair here. Kind of, I think we'll bring those ones down and in, like so. you can still see some of the gate basically, so you don't want to cover up that extra detail that we've put in. And then these two, I want to put 2 dimensionals on, so they still come forward, but again lower down, just to give it all a little bit more depth. Okay, so I want to try and put, oops, my double dimensional sort of on that side of the image. That should probably do it. So peel off the backing and then stick another, oops, another couple on top, like so, you see, and then you can just position that and it'll still be higher than these two, not by much but enough, just to give it a real nice lift. Okay, and then with this one we can probably get away with doing them quite centrally actually. So again, take off the back ends and add another couple over the top. And you'll be able to feel where those dimensionals sit behind the behind there, so that you know that they're not overlapping. Just while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to add my wing Stella. I should have done this before I started sticking stuff down, but never mind. It's all these wonderful afterthoughts in the creative process, even though I showed you it on there. But it's no bother. Not being particularly careful, as you can see, just dashing it about there and here and there, trying to keep it mostly on the flowers though. It's a very nice way to add some sparkle and some something without necessarily adding a whole heap of extra stuff. Oh, I haven't stopped my sentiment. Oh, pudding head. Thought that was all going very, very smoothly. What a wally! What a wally! The the little cat just about fits a little dimensional behind him there, so he can just sit there with his tail in the side there. Oh, I'm not going to get away with it. Oh, what a pudding head. Okay. Ooh dear. Let's see if we've got a different sentiment that will fit on there. Here we go, live fixing it. Oh man, what have we got in there? We've got a little hello, which isn't quite as sweet, is it really? I don't think that thank you for all your kindness is going to might have to be a quick little hello. What a wally. What a wally. And that just looks too small. Right, okay. What are we going to stick on there instead then, guys? So I don't particularly want to try and sorry, you're probably catching the top of my head there, because I'm just trying to see whether I think I can get away with maybe just bending those back a bit and then... Oh man. So basically, don't do what I've just done. Do your sentiment before you start sticking your flowers on. Oh man. What a wally. What a wally. I don't think I'd even get away with you know, stamping it onto a separate piece or anything like that. So really sorry if my head got in the way there, just wanted to try and get that down. Let's hope that that makes enough contact now. Okay, right, awesome. And then we'll stick those back down. So we'll just pretend this didn't happen. Okay. And it was all very, very on purpose. Okay, because then I'll just position those flowers in a different way. I could fussy cut them around and chop them off, I guess. We'll just leave it for now. Hey, let's keep the mistake in so that you know what not to do. Can't believe I did that. Oh, very daft of me, wasn't it? Okay then, so you get the idea though, that you can build up a really nice garden scene with our lovely little pussycat in the front there, to build a really, really lovely card. So I hope that's been okay. Sorry about the blunder. Did I tell you that was Poppy Parade? Poppy Parade and the dark shaded spruce I did on this one. Light shaded spruce and daffodil delight on this one. Okay, that's it. I'm going to leave you now. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks ever so much for joining me today. Take care. See you soon. Bye.